Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Most. Today I'm going to answer with you another interview question. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. So let's get started. So the question is to find out the longest word in a sentence. So you need to create a function that is going to get the longest word in a sentence. And of course, this question, you might get asked this question online with a timer or on a board, on a whiteboard, or you solve it with a pen and paper. It depends upon the company. So how would we solve this problem? Actually, in order to solve it, we need to first get each word in the string and we need to compare it with one another until we find the longest word. And the easiest way to solve such a problem is by using regular expressions. Because using regular expressions, we will be able to extract out each word from this long sentence and start comparing each word with other words. So using regular expressions, I will be able to get I alone, and I will be able to get this alone and is alone, etc. And then I will be able to compare hi with this and hi with is and hi with each word in this sentence. So the first thing that we need to do is to create the regular expression. So first of all, here var reg for regular expression equals to reg x, and this will let us create a regular expression. Of course, the topic of regular expression is very wide. I'm not going to discuss it here. I'm going to discuss it later. What you need to know here is that you need to know that regular expressions will let you do awesome things with strings. You can do anything you can imagine with strings if you know regular expressions very well. So the first parameter is the string that will let us extract out each word in this sentence. So in order to extract out each word, I'm going to use this regular expression, which is backslash and then W and then plus. In other words, it's going to get each word alone from, it's going to extract out each word from this sentence. And we also need to pass G. And G here means that we need to not just get the first expression, the first match, we need to get all matches, not just the first match that we are going to find. Then in order to use this regular expression, we need to call using the sentence.match, and then we pass this regular expression. So this match function is going to match each word that satisfies this condition, which is going to just get each word alone and store it in an array. So this is going to return an array of words, of single words. And finally, since we have this array, let me just first here use the console.log to show you that this array of words is going to be just an array of each of these words. As you can see now, we have this array, and it contains each of these words alone. Hi, is, I, a, developer, channel, common code, etc. Now we need to compare each element in this array with the other elements. And in order to accomplish that, I'm going to use a for loop, and then I'm going to use each word. I'm going to get each word in or of the array of words. I'm going to get each word, and I'm going to get its length, which is going to be word.length, and I'm going to compare it with a string, of an empty string. Here, let's just create an empty string, and I'm going to name it longest word, and I'm going to tell you why I'm doing so. Now I'm going to compare this word, each word, with this longest word length, and I'm going to use if statement. Why am I doing so? Because each time I get a word, I'm going to compare it with the longest word. So here for the first iteration, I'm going to get high, and I'm going to compare it with nothing. And I'm going to compare it here with nothing. So high has a length of 2, whereas here nothing has a length of 0. At this point, we need to store high in the longest word. So high would be, at this iteration, it's going to be the longest word. So the longest word is going to be the first word, which is high. In the next iteration, we are going to have this. So we are going to compare this with high. And this has a length greater than high. At this point, we need to store this in the longest word. So the longest word would be this. In the next iteration, we are going to compare is with this. So is this has a length greater than this? That's not true. Then we aren't going to change the longest word. So the longest word will continue to be this. And then we move on and on until we find the longest word, which is going to be come and cut, because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. It has 11 characters. So let's now save and also display the longest word. If I save and run, as you can see, what I'm going to get is common code, because it's the longest word in this sentence or string. And I'm going to show you that our code is correct. If I type here a dummy word, a very, very long word, and if I save and run, what I'm going to get is that I'm going to get this word, because now this dummy word is the longest word in this sentence. So our code is working very good. And of course, in order to submit this or show them this code, you need to add it into a function. Here you can say longest word, find longest word in sentence, and you are going to pass the sentence, and that's it. And let me just copy it and add it just below the sentence, and just add everything inside this function. And let me just push this code inside and return with the longest word. That's it. And you can of course test that by calling the function find longest word and pass the sentence. And of course we need the console.log, and we print the result. Now if I save and run, I'm gonna get here, let me just pull that. Common code is the longest word. So that's it for this tutorial. If you have any questions about this video, leave them in the comments section below, and if you want the code, you can visit my website. This is Most. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.